So Amazon are now blocking apps on the Fire Stick, and there's a lot going on. So in this video, I'm going to give you real-time footage of an Amazon app being removed and blocked on the Fire TV Stick. I'm going to answer some of the questions that are going around the scene at the minute with what's happening and what is going to happen. And also, I want to mention that I think this has been in the works for about 6 months or more, and it's been hiding in plain sight. There's already been a test run on the blocking of apps on the Fire Stick. We're going to cover all that in this video, but real quick, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. About 90% of my viewers are not subscribed, and I'm trying to get to 200,000 subscribers. I will keep you updated with everything that's going on the Fire Stick, and there's loads scheduled already. Right, firstly, let's get into the nitty-gritty of this. Amazon are now blocking apps. I've been told I'm full of shit. It's now happening. Let me show you exactly what happens when we try to install Flixvision on the Fire TV Stick. And no, this is not the 4K Select. This is going out to all Amazon Fire Sticks. Right, for the sake of this video, we are going to install Flixvision on the Amazon Fire Stick to show you in real time exactly what happens. Right, when we head on over to install, the package will install as it normally would, and you guys get to see how fast this happens in real time, right? So it's done. As we click open, the app will open as normal. It'll look like it's working. Everyone gets excited, and then within seconds, you will get a prompt come up on the screen. There it is. Harmful apps disabled. Flixvision. This app has been disabled due to behavior that may put your device or personal data at risk. You can keep the app on your device, but you will not be able to use it. So the options are to dismiss this and keep it on there, or uninstall this app. So if we choose to keep it on here to see if it works, apparently, right, when it's disabled, one of the fixes is to go to your developer options and re-enable it. So if we head on over to developer options, install unknown apps, Flixvision is now turned on. I tested this earlier, so yeah, it's already on, so it should work. Now, when we go over to our apps, it's not on the main app section of my Fire Stick. I have to go into even more apps at the bottom, into my app library, and then it is right at the bottom. But what you'll notice with this app now is there's an exclamation mark right in the corner. So when we try to open it, we will get this, cannot open up. The installed version of Flixvision cannot be opened. Please check for an available update on your library. As you can see, very interesting. That is now blocked, and this is one of the first few apps that are happening in the UK. Now, what we do know is this is rolling out to France, to Germany, and then the UK and US. So already we're seeing this happen in the UK, and it shouldn't even be rolling out here yet. Now, as you know, I've been posting loads of videos on this. If you haven't seen them, go and check them out. In fact, normally I'd post on a Wednesday 8 o'clock and a Sunday at 6 o'clock in the evening. But there's that much going on. I need to push daily videos to keep you guys up to date. So make sure you turn notifications on. Now, what's interesting, let's get into the conspiracy that this has been in the works for months, right? This has been in front of our eyes all this time. If we go back 6, 7 odd months ago, mid 2025, do you remember when Flixvision, this very same app, was blocked on the Fire Stick? This, and I think there was a couple more other apps as well. A lot of them went down, or they got blocked on the Fire TV Stick for being harmful or for security reasons. Pretty much the same error message as what's just happened. Now, there's conspiracies on Reddit suggesting that Amazon have been working on this for months now. When this happened months ago, that was apparently a test run to make sure it's working, and it looks like it is. So do you think Amazon has been hiding this in plain sight all this time? Right, now, something I mentioned earlier as well is a lot of comments have been saying that this is only for Fire TV 4K Select, the new Vega OS Fire Stick, and it's not. You can't even install apps on that, so there's no need to block them. What you just witnessed was on the Fire Stick 4K Max. This is rolling out across all 4K Fire Sticks, 4K Max, Cube, whatever it is. Anything running Fire TV OS will now be blocking these apps. Now, the other question I get is around some apps that are not explicitly built for third-party content. By that, I mean the likes of TVMate, Kodi even. Where does that stand? Because these are media players. Will they be blocked? Well, the truth is at the minute, we don't really know, right? But what we do know is the fact that Amazon have announced that any app that provides access to illegal content will be blocked. So technically, that does fall into the category of the apps that's getting blocked. Is it going to happen? At the minute, we don't know. We have to let this play out and see what happens. But what we do know is the likes of Movie HD, Flixvision, all these popular streaming apps, they are now being taken down one by one and blocked indefinitely from the Fire Stick. Now, another question was the workaround. Apparently, when you go to developer options and enable it, it will work. As you've seen from the video, it doesn't work. That isn't an option and there's no way to overcome it. Unless you root your device and change the firmware and put a custom ROM on it, then possibly you could get around it. But that's very technical and I can't see the average person doing it. A lot of people don't even understand that these apps are illegitimate. It's crazy, but that's what it is. That's a good cup of cappuccino. And then one of the other questions I'm getting asked is Fire Stick alternatives. What is the best route to go now this is happening? Right, so I've ordered an NVIDIA Shield to do videos on this channel. It cost me 200 quid, but people are looking for it, so it makes sense. I've also got in touch with different Android box companies, so I'm going to have a lot of reviews coming on this channel very soon. I even got the budget H96 Max from TikTok. This cost about 15 quid. It's cheap, but it runs Android TV, so we're going to give it a run for its money. So if you want to see that again, make sure you're subscribed. So I'm going to be doing loads of content on alternatives coming up. However, it's important to mention that this is not the end of the line. Google have announced that they too will be looking to do the same thing from next year, 2026. This could be happening on Android TV boxes as well. So my question is this the end of illegal streaming as we know it? It's been a long run and there's been a lot of pressure from everyone, companies, businesses, authorities, to stop this happening. Is this finally the time it's happening? Is this going to be the end of the Amazon Fire Stick jailbreak? Is it going to be the end of sideloading apps to Android TV? And yes, I know you can't jailbreak a Fire Stick. It's a search term. People are going to search for it. It's always going to be mentioned before you even jump on me. But yeah, interesting times. I'm going to keep you updated. I'm doing daily videos. It's out of my schedule, but I'm going to keep you guys updated. And like I said earlier, I would love it if you can come on this journey with me and get me to 200,000 subscribers. All you've got to do is hit the subscribe button on my channel. It doesn't cost a penny and it takes 2 seconds. Even if 10% of you guys that watch me that ain't subscribed, hit that button, that would be like another 20,000 subscribers. It makes a huge difference. Anyway, guys, a lot going on. Oh, what a day. I'll see you in the next one.